Y'all, hey, y'all, hey. All right, and now we are on YouTube. Bam, let's roll. We on every channel now. So I just need to get, so I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Patrice L. Stewart page, and Facebook. So if any of these channels, you can't hear me? Facebook, can you hear me? Y'all can't hear me. TikTok, y'all can hear me okay, right? I'm low. Facebook says I'm low. Okay. I don't know, Facebook. I may have to come back for y'all then, because I'm on a different cell phone, so I don't know what the problem is. TikTok, y'all can hear me cool. All right. All right, Facebook. I'm gonna have to just come to y'all, or y'all gonna have to go on my YouTube or my TikTok channel. Let me try on my other phone, because I'm not on Instagram much anyway. So I'm not on Instagram much anyway. So y'all can't hear me on Facebook, okay? Yeah, you say I'm low on Facebook? Okay. Facebook, I'll probably come back to you. So you could join me on my YouTube channel, which is Patrice Stewart, or you can join me on TikTok, which is Patrice L. Stewart, or you can join me on my Instagram page, which is Patrice Stewart. And then I'll just come back for Facebook on my laptop for y'all. Because we want to get everybody today. Because Saturday, I got a lot going on. Recap for the week. What's going on, YouTubers? All right, you say cool. All right, yeah, Facebook, I'm going to come back on y'all because you can't hear me. All right, y'all. So today is Finance Friday. And I've been kind of coming on doing some lives all during the week. So no, on this particular phone, I didn't have nothing else open. I don't know why Facebook wasn't working. It's just sometimes it acts funny, sometimes it don't. I'm gonna try to get back on. All right, let's see. Let's restart it and see, can we hear now? Because if not, then we'll just have to wait. All right, it's starting to lighten up a little bit. All right, yeah, that's better. If it's up behind me. Okay, can y'all hear me now on Facebook? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Facebookers? Someone please comment on Facebook if you can hear me now, if you can hear me now, if you can hear me now. If not, then get on YouTube or get on TikTok or get on Instagram. There you go, Rena. Come on over to YouTube, baby. Nobody's answering me on Facebook. Facebook, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because someone say yes or no. So they're going to have to just turn it up. Right. Okay. Because we gotta get this going. We got to get this started. No, YouTube, I know. YouTube, everybody else, I know y'all good. I'm on like 4 different channels right now. Okay. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook. All right, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook. So Facebook. Okay, yeah. All right. Meet me on YouTube. If you on YouTube, I say go on YouTube or TikTok, whichever one of those. Okay. Whatever other channels you got for me, go there because they can hear me clearly. All right. Hello. Hello. It's Friday, my beautiful people. Let me turn it this way so I can kind of look at all of y'all. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay. So let's open this up. Smooth this up. YouTubers. All right, there y'all go. My little pop chat don't want to stay open. Okay, there we go. All right. So it is Finance Friday here. Okay. Today, what I wanted to do was go over a recap of what we are talking about, what I have been talking about this week. Okay. So I do have a couple of talking points. And then if you all have questions, we'll do the questions at the end of what I'm talking about. Okay. So on this Finance Friday, a couple of things that I wanted to reiterate was a lot of you have been asking me about tax season, that you still have not received your tax refunds, right? Want you to know and understand. Yeah, okay, yeah. Y'all can't hear me on YouTube, on Facebook. Facebook, join me on YouTube. I'm under Patrice Stewart right now on YouTube. I'm on TikTok under Patrice L. Stewart, and I'm on Instagram under Patrice Stewart. Join me there. All right, they got to go. All right. So many of you have asked me about tax season, that you're still waiting on your taxes. You want to know what's going on. It's been since January, February, March, April, and you still have not received your taxes, right? This is the problem. A lot of people are waiting. I don't want you all to think that something's going on. The IRS is not still working. Okay, they are. A lot of you are waiting. I just want you to understand that over 40% of my client base for tax season is still waiting. Normally, we are done with this, okay? But you all know that this is a pandemic. You know that they are behind. They were short-staffed. And the IRS pretty much shut down tax season to audit everybody for these different loan programs, okay? So, yes, many of you are still waiting on your taxes, okay? Many of you are still in limbo right now for your taxes with the IRS. Many of you are going on the IRS website and it's not giving you any information, okay? You may have typed in your information and it's not showing your account. It's not showing that you were actually even submitted. We had a couple of people email us asking, did we actually file their taxes? So I had to send them proof that yes, the IRS accepted your tax return on our end, but it is still in process, okay? I just want you all to understand that because a lot of people don't, think about that. I know you all, again, as I always say, are filing your individual tax returns and you're thinking that you're thinking you're the only one, all right? It is over 200 million of you that file taxes every year, okay? So I just need you to understand, yes, this is the slowest tax season ever, okay? Ever in the history of me filing, preparing taxes, being in this industry. This is the slowest tax season ever. Many of you are still waiting. It's okay. It's a waiting period, okay? One thing I do want to also address, though, is if you receive a letter, respond to it immediately. Do not sit on it. Sometimes they're asking you for more paperwork. Sometimes they are coming in asking you all for proof documentation. Okay, a lot of fraud is going on. So what they're doing is some people, they are sending you documents, sending you letters out asking you to verify yourself, right? To either go on this website or call this phone number. Do it, okay? Because if you don't do it, they're not going to process your taxes. Also, I need y'all to get into opening up your mail. Okay, I need you to get up to opening up your mail, because at that point you'll be able to see that. A lot of times when the IRS sends notification, it's in a plain white envelope. Okay, it's not going to have IRS, it's not going to have, you know, all of these different lingos. It's not going to say that. Majority of the time it's going to be in a plain white envelope. So make sure, if you are still waiting, that you are checking your mail, right? They will never call you and they will never email you. That's another thing I want you all to understand. The IRS will never call you and they will never email you. How they correspond with you is via the mail. Okay? So because whatever's on your tax return, that's where they're mailing your information at. They don't know. Your number could change. So they will never call you. You get a lot of fraud that way. Never, ever verify nothing over the phone if somebody calls you, right? Now, if they have a letter with a phone number, then that's different. But if you just get a random call and someone's talking about they the IRS, no, they not. Hang it up, okay? Hang it up, run, block, delete, okay? The IRS will never call you. So I wanted to definitely talk about that because I had a lot of people asking in my inbox about their tax return, even wanting to speak to me. There's no need to speak to me. It's nothing else that we can do or your tax preparer can do. Once it's submitted and it's been accepted, it's just a waiting process at that point, okay? So that's it on that part, unless you all got some questions on that particular part. The other thing that I wanted to go over with the you know what? I'm not going to even talk about that today because that's a whole nother other issue. I'll wait on that for tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. Because business owners, I just want to give you the heads up. Your president, all right? Your president is trying to raise the taxes on us, okay, as business owners. And those of you who are receiving capital gain, inheritance, all of that. So this plan that Biden has, which is the, what is the name of it? It's the American Family Rescue Plan or something like that. But I'm gonna talk about it more tomorrow. I'm not gonna get into that because that's a lot. All right, but it's a possibility that for businesses that especially that make over a certain dollar amount, that your taxes are gonna go up. In 2017, you know that Trump changed the tax laws for small business owners, especially those of us that are pass-through entities as corporations. So we'll see, because it's not out yet. I don't like to talk about a lot of stuff that's not out, not written in stone, that's not law, right? So right now, it's not written in stone, it's not law. We'll hold off on that. What's the other thing I wanted to talk about? Where's my recap sheet? Tax season is still open and available. Oh, so yes, this is the other question that I've gotten in my inbox. Yes, you can still file taxes, okay? I kind of hate that they talk like tax season to make y'all think that it's just season, that it's just January through April. It's not, all right? Tax season is all year round. So people like me who are open all year round, we can still file taxes. So many of you are asking, can we do amendments? Can we do your 2020 taxes? Can we do your 2019 taxes? Can we do your 2018 taxes? Yes, we can. All right. My office is a registered e-file agent with the IRS. So that means I can electronically send your tax returns off for the last 3 years, 2018, 2019, and 2020, current year. It is not too late to file your taxes for 2020 current year, whether you're an individual or whether you're a business, LLC, corporation, okay, non-for-profit. It's not too late to file your taxes. You can still file taxes. We file taxes all the way up until November and December. We filed individual taxes up until November. Yes, and that's after October 15th deadline. Yes, I said that. And in December. December is the last month that they accept business tax returns. So we're filing taxes all the way up to November and December. I don't know who else y'all dealing with, but you want to come holler at a pro? All right, come holler at me. All right, let me throw that out there. So that was the other question that we got. I was trying to answer some questions because some of y'all be having the same questions that be in my different inboxes. So it was, can we still file taxes with tax season? And then if you do have any questions right now about that particular topic, this is the time to put it on there. Instagram, it's not many of y'all on here. TikTok, I know y'all be on here talking. Let me go through y'all. Hey, good evening. My faves, my main ones that's on here. Miss Bombshell, Henry, I am Nay, Miss Tiff. Can I stop what I'm doing to see what you're talking about? Come on, they are working. I need to take a class. Okay, what about the people that just started their business? Are they doing it online? Like, I didn't make anything for real. I mean, if you just started your business and you didn't make anything, they're not expecting you to file taxes. Like, yeah, I mean, if you just started your business last year or even this year, you're not going to be filing taxes. If you just set your business up this year, you're not filing taxes till next year if you file taxes. So this is the thing, y'all. Just because you're in business, it doesn't necessarily mean you're required to file taxes. You could file a zero income tax return, or usually the government will give you a little time, couple of years, because everybody who started a business don't mean you're going to start off making money right away. Just because you set up a company don't mean that you're making money. You get what I mean? Some of y'all set up a company and you don't actually start working the business for some time, a month, sometimes a year later. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you file taxes based off of your unique individual situation. If you made income, if you had expenses, things like that. But if you just started the business, they're not looking for you to file taxes, honey. You good. All right, let me go through YouTube. I don't know what I'm y'all be tripping me out. You say you don't know what I'm on here talking about, but you here to learn. Okay, baby, let's roll. All right. What about the EIDL advance loan? Okay, I'll get into that later. I'm not about to answer that one yet, DJ. Hold on. We'll get into that later. That's a little close to the end of the conversation. Hey, sweetie, you're good at what you do. Keep growing. Thank you, Randy. Unless it's a street-friendly product, just the two. Okay, yeah. I think that may be a question that a lot of y'all had too. So when you're new in business, you do not have to immediately file taxes, okay? So yeah, let's just get that out there, especially if y'all started this year. If you're in 2020 and you just set your LLC up, you just set your corporation up, let's say last month, you're not expected to file taxes right now. No, because when you're filing taxes, you're filing taxes for the prior year income, right? So we're in 2021. All of you all who got paperwork, W-2s, all that other stuff, you got paperwork for 2020, right? Your W-2 said 2020. Your 1099 said 2020. It's because you were claiming 2020's year's income in this year. So every year you're filing the prior tax year's income, all right? So 2021 tax season is for 2020. Next year, 2022, y'all will be filing this year, 2021 income. You get that? So when you get your paperwork in January, it's going to say 2021 on your W-2, 2021 on your 1099, 2021, because they'll be reporting the income that you made from this current year. All right. So that's how it works. And it's the same way in business. Okay. So it's 4 months old and making a decent amount of money. I can't answer that question. Is it Naisa? I don't. Ian, Nia. I'm gonna call you Nia for sure because I don't want to mess it up. But I can't answer that question based off of you just saying your company is 4 months old, and what do you suggest that I file? I don't know anything about your company. I don't know what you are, your business, all that. Like that's a whole nother other conversation. That would be irresponsible of me as a professional. Asia, Asia. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so like some stuff y'all ask me, I can answer, but some stuff I can't because it's more details to that. You get what I'm saying? So we can't, that would be unprofessional of me to just throw out and be like, you should file this, you should file that. And I don't know anything about your info, your income, what your plans, your goals are. You get what I'm saying? So that would be a conversation off of here, off of social media. Child tax credit. I'm getting into the child tax credit next. So let's just go right ahead into the child tax credit because that was my next talking point. So I got on here earlier this week and talked to y'all about the child tax credit payments, right? Actually, some people got paid today. So originally, payments were supposed to start next week, July 15th, but actually payments have started today. So some of you will be getting a direct deposit payment today in your account. Some people's accounts say July 8th. Some people say July 12th, 15th, whatever. But yeah, payments started a little bit earlier than what we thought. So with the child tax credit, if you still have questions or you have not submitted your information on the portal, right? Because I told you it's 2 different links that I had on my booking site. You know what? Let me put it on here for y'all too, YouTubers. Instagram and TikTok. With you, if you go to my profile page, there's a link on my profile page. On that link is my site, right? So on my site, I put the link there for you all to make it very simple and easy for you. So if you're looking to do the child tax credit portal, right? Instead of you just typing it in Google, getting lost, getting caught up in the sauce, because it's a lot of sites that's going to come up. And sometimes y'all do not go to the direct IRS website. Sometimes y'all click on something else. It asks you to pay a fee or whatever. You don't want to be lost in the sauce. Okay. So I lead you to the water. I gave you the direct link. If you go on TikTok and Instagram, if you click the link in my profile page or to click the link in my bio, it will take you straight there. YouTube, I'll put the link right here in the comments and I'll pin it for you. But that's the best way to get to it. Okay. It's the child tax credit portal. If any of you need to update anything, your address, your kids, your bank account, you have to go on that portal. As of right now, that is the only way that they are updating your information is in that portal. Okay. They're not taking a bunch of phone calls. I've even tried calling my back-end department. We have a back-end department that normally we can get through. I have not been able to get through that department for over a week. So I know that they are dodging phone calls right now, okay? Because everyone wants to know where their tax return is and where their stimulus payment is and where their child tax credit is going on. So the IRS is not really answering the phones for y'all. Let me block you. Because we don't have time for BS. I don't got no time to be going back and forth. All I'm doing is blocking and deleting. Tiff, I just blocked her, baby. Don't even delete. Don't even answer or respond to ignorant people like her. Because we know it's haters everywhere. All right? And God don't like ugly. He gonna spin the block for me. All I got to do is block and delete. We ain't got no time. Don't even go back and forth, Tiff. So is the money the same they would normally get at the income tax time? So yes, it is kind of. Yes, it is kind of. So with the child tax credit, okay, what happens is pretty much you all got an increase in this child tax credit, right? They raised the credit. All right. What happens is most of you who are parents, you're going to be getting more money. Okay. You're going to be getting more money. So the benefit, kind of what they're doing is they're trying to give you these monthly payments to help families, right? But the difference with that is you're also, whatever your normal credit would have been when you file your taxes in January or February of 2022, what it is going to do is it's going to deduct that dollar amount, okay? So let's just say for purposes of keeping it simple, you got one kid at 30 So it's up to, again, let me say this, all right, with this child tax credit. I want you all to remember, when you're dealing with finances and taxes, every single one of you are different. It's millions of you on here, okay? Every single one of you tax returns is different based off your individual income. All right. So when these credits are available, they're up to the maximum dollar amount. You get what I'm saying? So for kids from 0 to 6, pretty much, you get up to $3,600. For kids from 6 to 17, you get up to $3,000 per child. Okay. Right now, your refundable credit for this year was up to $1,400. So you went from $1,400 up to $3,000, up to $3,600. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to be getting a lot more money next year. But what they're doing is they're issuing you monthly payments, right? So if you have a child from 0 to 6, you're going to get the $300. You're going to get up to $300. If your child is from 6 to 17, you're going to get up to $250. Okay. So that's how it's going to go. So if they paid you July, August, September, October, November, December, that's 6 months. $250 at 6 months is what? $1,500. 250 times 6, $1,500. So $250 a month times 6 months is $1,500. They're going to deduct that $1,500 from your refundable credit. So if you were supposed to get $3,000, they're going to deduct that $1,500 from the $3,000. You get what I'm saying? If you're supposed to get $3,600, they're going to deduct that, because it's 300 times 6, that's $1,800. They're going to deduct that $1,800 from that $3,600. If you get the full $3,600, that's the thing. So it's whatever you get. All of you all are not going to get $3,000. All of you all are not going to get $3,600. So that's another reason why I'm kind of saying, with these payments, we'll see how it goes. Because one, they have never done this before, you all. This is new. The IRS has never, ever done this before. They have never, ever issued monthly payments regarding credits, okay? I, again, have told you, I think it's going to be a hot mess, but it is what it is. It's here, it's happening, it is what it is. So you just need to be informed about it, so that way you know what's going on, you know how to move forward, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So if you need that, okay, I'm sorry, hold on. YouTube, I haven't put the link out here for y'all. Let me put the link up here for y'all. Copy and paste. Okay. Access child tax portal and yes, you can opt out, but you have to go on this portal. And I just posted it. Let me pin it to the top for those of you on YouTube. So I just pinned the message and posted the link. So again, I made it very simple for you all. If you click on my links, okay, if you click on my actual links, then what you're able to do is you're able to go straight to the portal. No line, no wait. Okay. No line, no wait, no searching Google, no searching the IRS website, none of that. Just click on my link. I'm taking you straight there. TikTok, it's on my profile page. Instagram, it's on my bio page. If you just click the link, it takes you straight there. You'll see it. It says Child Tax Credit Portal. And then I have a separate link for those of you who want to learn and read about it and more in detail. They have more detailed questions, because I told y'all I'm not getting into your individual child tax credit questions, just the basics on here. Okay. So for your real deep pressing questions, if you go to that link that I have, it's a White House page, and it's the entire page for the White House, that the White House talks about the credit, how it's broken down, who gets it, what's your income limit. Pretty much if you make $150,000 as a married, filing jointly couple, you can claim it up to $150,000. If you're head of household, single or widowed, your maximum income is $112,000. So if your income is over that, then you will not get the child tax credit. If your income is under that, then you're able to get the child tax credit. First, hello, child tax question. So in the event that your taxes are still being processed, we will not receive the child tax credit. No, the child tax credit has nothing to do with your taxes being processed right now. So the child tax credit is literally based off of, it can to a little bit with 2020 because they're supposed to be going off of 2020 records. But if they have not processed your 2020 records, what they're saying is they'll go off of 2019 records. But it does not mean that you won't get the child tax credit payment because your taxes are still in process. That's what they're saying. So we'll see. Hold on, TikTok. I'm sorry, I haven't been on here. Let me go back up for y'all. Bear with me because I am on 3 different platforms. Okay, I answered that one. Okay, I answered that one. But they are given half. Okay, yeah. Right. I mean, so what they're saying based off of that fact sheet is even if you are still waiting on taxes, that they will still be processing payments. Now, again, it's going to be just like everything else, y'all. They're not going to process everybody on July 8th. This is going to take some time. You get what I'm saying? So they're starting now, and then probably through the end of the month, they'll even the next month, they'll still be processing people's payments. But everybody is not going to get paid out in today or on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that it is a process. And that's why I said I still feel like it's going to be a hot mess. I don't care because this is a totally different new thing. They've never done this before. A lot of people have not even still received a stimulus payment. So now y'all about to be paying parents with kids, and yeah, it's so y'all be safe out there, okay? Make sure you keeping up with what's going on though, because I would hate this, because this is what somebody asked me. What if somebody claimed your kid? That's what I'm talking about. If somebody claims your kid, you got to go in that portal. You have to go in that portal and update it and say, hey, this is my kid. This kid payment goes to me. And so I also wanted to say this too. So if you're married filing jointly, okay, and you and your wife goes on and she creates a portal, if the husband never goes on, they're going to send the payment to the husband. That's why I said this is so crazy. this is just freaking crazy. Okay. But that's what we have been told. So if you are married filing jointly, both of you have to go on and do the portal. You and your husband, or you and your wife, or you and your girl, whatever, however you're married. Okay. You both have to go on and submit your own portal. Okay. Which is freaking crazy, because it's like, okay, we married filing jointly. We're on the same tax return. Why do both of us have to go in? But this is your government. This is your IRS. This is what they're saying. So if you both are married filing jointly, you have to go on together and put your portal in there, because they're going to send your husband the money if you don't do it. That's crazy. Do you know if you have a child over 17 that is disabled? Do they qualify? I don't know if the child over 17 that's disabled, that's more than likely for the earned income credit. But for the child tax credit, I don't think you get the disabled anyway. I don't know. Don't mark me, because I got so many numbers going through my head I can't even freaking think. Okay. Don't mark me, because I don't got kids. I just process y'all stuff, so I really don't be paying attention like that. But I know for a fact it stops at 17. So I don't think they're going to be doing like they're not doing the college students. Y'all not getting no money for no college kids, okay? I know they give you the earned income credit for the college kid, but you're not getting any money for the college student, okay? Let's see. Thank you, Karen. Motivated cutie. Thank you. I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Yep, there are still people that are waiting for tax refunds. I went over that if you joined in late. What's good with the tax amendment? If you're waiting on the tax amendment, you really gonna be waiting because they still processing regular tax returns. So amendments take even longer. It's true. It's true they did my daughter that way. Okay, yeah. I know they already talked about that on the IRS meeting for tax professionals. You have to go on the portal to get the child tax credit payments. No, so what they're saying is they're going to automatically send you all the payments. They're going to automatically send you all the payments. If you don't want the payment, then you have to go in and opt out. If you don't have, if you changed your bank account information from when you filed this year, you got to go on there and change it. If your kid is not on your taxes and it's on somebody else, he or she is on someone else's, you got to go on the portal and update it. So that's what the portal is for. The portal is for you to update anything, opt out if you want to opt out, and then add your children or your banking information. That's what they're saying that the portal is for. Right now, yes, I'm talking about the child tax credit because I am going over a few different topics. I'm late, so how do I ID me on the CC, but I couldn't verify my phone number. I received a letter saying to do nothing, and it gave me an amount of payment. Cool. They are sending letters out with your payment amount too. So Motivated Cutie, then that's what that letter is that you got. They are sending letters out to let you all know that your payment is coming, or they're sending letters out to let you know your payment date or something like that. And it's like she said, it's going to say that you don't have to do nothing. They're just giving you that information. So some of you all should be getting those letters. My son's father claimed him on his taxes yearly. He just turned 18. What happens? Yeah, if he's 18, he's not going to get it. If he turned 18 already this year, then he's not going to get the child tax credit because it's only up to 17. They are also sending them by checks. Yes, I forgot to say that. So direct deposit or checks. YouTube, I'm not really seeing too many from y'all over here. Think we cool. Robin, yes, I will. So on this same link, Robin, I'm just typed it. If you click on that link, that's how you can contact me. I have a link. I have a link on there that says work with Patrice. And then that way you can contact my office to book an appointment with us. You are so helpful. I wanted to say thank you. It's been about 17 weeks and still not received anything, a letter or my refund. Okay, yeah, Chiquita. For one, thank you for joining, and you are welcome for the information. But yes, I wanted you to understand that because I have clients who are still waiting from February. We literally are just starting to get people payments from February and March. So yeah, a lot of people are waiting. That's why I want you all to understand because it's not just you. A lot of people are waiting. A lot of people are waiting. The whole entire tax season pretty much got shut down because the IRS stopped and audited a lot of people. Okay, that's why I said this is a different tax season. This is like no other. So I know you all are expecting to get your refunds in 2-3 weeks. That's not going to happen. Okay, even people that we filing now are not really receiving their refunds in that 2 to 3 week period how y'all used to. This is not the normal way, you all. You got to understand we were in the middle of a pandemic last year and we went through a lot of money in loans. So the IRS and the governments have been talking and working together, and so they literally shut down tax season. All right. So we technically are still in tax season. That's why I was telling y'all we're not over. If you still need to file taxes, you still need to do other years, we're still here because tax season is still alive and well. Okay, I answered that one. So right, I did want to say that too. So they are sending checks. If they do not have your direct deposit information, then they'll be mailing you a check. So those are the two ways that they are sending payments, via direct deposit or check. Okay. Hey, Callie. Hey, Cassie. Ashanti. Mike says, I co-parent. I claim my child for 2019. Her mom. See, that's the other thing. Mike, you're going to have to go onto that portal on my link that I put up here and do that child tax review portal to look at the Q&A. Because that's the other question. Mike had a good question, you all. Mike says, hey, I claimed my child in 2019 and my child's mother claims the child in 2020. What are we going to do? Great question. I would like to know too, IRS. So unfortunately, Mike, I don't have that answer for you because I did not read in detail those kind of answers, but I did put the link on my site for you to go on there. So hopefully that is on the Q&A. I created the link for the White House Q&A that has a lot of Q&A questions that many of you have, okay? Again, TikTok and Instagram, if you're just joining, the link is in my profile page. So all you got to do is go to my home page where you see all my videos, click the link. It's going to take you straight there. You'll see the very first link says Child Tax Credit Portal, and then the other one says Child Tax Information. Click on either one of those, and it takes you straight there. No line, no wait. So yeah, that's why I told y'all I feel like this is about to be crazy because they've never done this before. They just throwing stuff out here as always. And I get it. They trying to help parents, you know, people who need help or payments during this pandemic. But it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And then that's the other thing. Some of you were saying I went on and it's not able to verify me. So that's going to be the other thing. If it can't verify you, and I told you that the other day, make sure before you go on the portal that you have like your credit report ready. Maybe go on Credit Karma, pull you a free credit report. But you need to have your credit report ready because when the IRS verifies you, it asks for stuff like, what's your loan account number? The whole number. What's your auto loan account number? What's your student loan account number? Okay, it's going to ask for the whole 12 digit, 16 digit, 18 digit. If you don't know that or you don't have that, it'll say it doesn't recognize you or it's not verifying you. So make sure that when you do go on there that you have your credit report ready so that you can answer the security questions. Because again, a lot of fraud, you guys. So they have to make sure that it's you. All right. Hey, Miss Shannon. All right. What else about anything else with this child tax credit? I don't want y'all to keep me here forever on this child tax credit. But I know y'all got a lot of questions about that one. Is it a lengthy process though? If it can't be verified, can you get verified by a person or a video chat? I definitely doubt that it would be a video chat. You may have to go into an actual IRS tax office. I don't know though, honey. The best thing, Simply Dimples, will be to click the link in my bio and go on that page and then on that Q&A on the info page and then see if it talks about that on there if you can't verify yourself. Because again, I don't know. I haven't been through the portal. I don't have no kids. So I don't know none of the process. I'm not the one to tell y'all. I'm just leading y'all to the water and y'all gonna drink. Okay? But it's crazy. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to give you some heads up. Think, you know, what they may ask you for, stuff like that. But I can't answer that because I really don't know, just to be honest. So that'll be the best way to do is to go on there and look up that Q&A. You said you got verified through a video chat? Really? Okay. See, I don't know. I know they was doing that. Pros and cons of opting out or in. I can't answer that for you. That's up to you if you want to opt in or out. The biggest thing that I could say is if you decide to not opting in. Let me say that. It's no opting in because they're saying that you all are going to automatically get these payments, which again is like, I'm like, okay, you about to pay 200 million families and you're going to make sure that they got the right payment. Okay. All right. But technically they're saying you don't have to opt in. If you go in the portal, it's we ain't talking about that. We ain't doing the 3 Ps today because we've been over that. So I won't be talking about that on here. Today, Finance Friday. This is all financial topics, tax topics, stuff like that. But yeah, so with the you don't have to opt in, but if you don't want the payments, they're saying that they want you to opt out. Okay. So that's why you would need to set the portal up as if you want to opt out of it. All right. But they're saying that those of you who file your kids, that they're going to automatically send you the payments via check or via direct deposit. A young lady on here says on Instagram that she got verified through video chat. So I don't really know that process. But that's what she's stating. So I don't know. So I'm thankful my only kid is 22. I ain't got to deal with that. Right. Okay. Because this is about to be a whole hot mess. I will just say this. So if anything, as far as that is, you just need to know that whatever payments you accept, they're going to deduct that from next year's tax refund. That's the best that I could say. But that's your decision if you want to opt in or opt out. I can't say if that's a pro or a con because I'm not a parent. I'm not y'all. I don't know your income, but I don't know none of that. So I can just give you the facts. The facts are, if you do take the monthly payments, they're going to deduct that from your taxes next year. Okay. Hold on, TikTok. Let me move up. I got to see what y'all asking because we had a bunch of people come in the last few minutes. Okay, I answered that one. I first saw a clip of you on talking about the PPP. They are also sending them. Okay, I saw that one. Can you talk about the renter's tax credit for people who live in an apartment and how it works? So everybody does not get a renter's tax credit, Jason. That's by state. That's not a federal. So a lot of times when I'm doing information like this, I'm talking about the tax stuff that's on a federal level. But that's a really good question, and that's a good way for me to also break this down as far as what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. So when I get on here, I usually am talking about stuff on a federal level because I have clients in all 50 states. It's impossible for me to talk about each individual state for y'all, okay? So every state does not have renter's tax credit, Jason. Like the state of Illinois, we don't have that, but the state of Indiana does. So my clients in Indiana, they receive a renter's tax credit, right? So the state that you're in, Jason, it could be that way. So I can't go into that today because every state is different. So that renter's tax credit is not federal, that's by state. So each state has this option if they want to do that. Your particular state must do that. But every state doesn't do that renter's tax credit. So what Jason is talking about is some states give you a renter's tax credit. All right. So some states will give you a credit or a deduction, one or the other, credit or deduction for your rent payments. If you pay monthly rent payments and you're taking care of you and your family, some states will do that. Only me on Instagram. How can you sign up for classes? My classes are on that same link. So the link that I gave you is the link to access any and everything that I'm doing. I have classes on that link. I have events on that link. I have other ways to connect with me, to book a consultation with me, to work with me one-on-one. Every single way to get access to me or an appointment with me is on that link. So if you click the link in my bio, then that link will take you to what classes are available, what events are available right now. Right. So it's pretty much an advance on the child tax credit. That's what these payments are. You're getting an advance payment on the child tax credit from next year. TikTok, y'all don't be playing. That's why I mess with y'all, though. Y'all on here throwing that heat to me. I'm going to have to start getting my office managers out. She'll be back on Monday. So when I start doing these during the day like this, I'm going to start having her get on so she can read y'all questions to me so I can keep up. Because, man, TikTok, y'all be on it. Love y'all, though. But y'all be on it with the questions. And I can't read them all so fast. So if I miss your question at the bottom, TikTok, there is a little box with a question. You can always put your question there, and then I could click on it, and then I'll always see it, and then I can answer it. I have not received check 1, 2, or 3 stimulus. Okay, Sagittarius. So if you are still waiting on stimulus payments, one, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. What I just say, the government keep telling y'all they're going to send all this stuff out, right? And some of y'all are still waiting on stimulus payments. So if you did not get a stimulus payment, if you did not file 2019 or 2020 taxes. So if you did not file 2019 or 2020 taxes, that's why you did not get a stimulus payment. If you did, then what you can do, right? So on your current year 2020 taxes, on this current tax year, you could have claimed the first stimulus payment from last year, the $1,200, and you could have claimed the second stimulus payment, the $600 payment. So let's say if you filed taxes with me this year, when you came into my office, we asked you, did you get your stimulus payments? Did you get stimulus payment 1? Did you get stimulus payment 2? Right? So some of you said yes, some of you said no. If you said no, you're able to claim that stimulus payment on this 2020 tax return. So for example, let's say you were getting $1,000 refund, right? Let's say you're single or you're head of household and you were getting, let's just say you're single and you were getting $1,000 refund, okay? If you did not get stimulus payment one was a $1,200 payment, right? $1,200 for the adult, $500 for your children. So if you didn't receive your $1,200 payment, now your $1,000 refund went to $2,200 because they added that $1,200 that they owed you to your refund. If you didn't get your $600, they added that $600 to your refund. So your refund went from $1,000 to now you got the $1,200 plus the $600, which is $1,800. So now your refund went from $1,000 to $2,800. That's how it works. That's how it went this year. So if you did not get stimulus payment 1 and 2, you could have claimed that on this year's taxes, 2020. We are not talking about the $1,400 yet because you just got that payment this year, 2021. So more than likely, they'll allow you to claim the $1,400 if you never got that on next year's taxes, okay? So again, recap. Stimulus payment 1, $1,200, stimulus payment 2, $600. If you didn't get it, you were supposed to claim it on this year's 2020 taxes. All right. And they would have given you a credit. All right. They would have given you a credit for what they did not give, for what they did not pay out to you. So you would have easily got an additional $1,800 if you were single, if you went to the right person that did your taxes. Because if you went to somebody this year and they didn't tell you that, you went to the wrong person to do your taxes. All right. Because everybody should have known that. All right, hold on. I've been on here. Let me check YouTube. Let me make sure YouTube haven't asked nothing. Is it too late to opt out? I heard you say the payments have already been sent out. So I said some payments have been issued today. Not everybody, right? Some people did receive a payment today. So no, it's not too late to opt out. Go on that link that I pinned and go on the portal and go on and get the do the portal. But like I said, just make sure that you have your credit report ready when you do the portal, because they're going to ask you to verify some information that only you will know. And a lot of times when they do that, they usually ask you for like your loan account number, your student loan account number, your auto loan account number. That's some of the ways that they verify you, just to give you the heads up. If we opt out, can you get the full amount when you do your taxes? So if you opt out and they don't give you a payment, then yes, you should be able to get your full amount when you do your taxes. The taxes will only be deducted if you take the monthly payment. If y'all not taking the monthly payment, then your taxes will be the normal way that you file taxes next year. Okay, so we up to date on YouTube. All right, TikTok, y'all the ones. If you did not opt out by June 30th, then you will receive the payment for July. All right, Simply Dimple says if you didn't opt out by June 30th, that you'll receive the payment for July. So again, y'all, I'm still recommending that you go on that link that I sent and look up the Q&A, okay? Look up the Q&A and just read it for yourself to see, because as I'm being told too, other people are still able to go into the portal and change their information, because that's the thing. The government puts some dates, but sometimes you can still go in after that and update it, all right? So I won't be talking about business credit card on here today, Southern Legend. That's not this video. So I'm not going to get off topic with that. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. So come on, any of you all that are business owners, tomorrow I will be on for a short while, because I will be on tour, on a bus, with Mobile Home Elite Investors. I will be going on their tour with their elite members. They're going to Rockford to look at some mobile homes. So I will be on the bus with them speaking. So I probably, if I do get on, it'll be sometime while we're out there in the middle of Rockford. But I will do my Small Business Saturday tip I just don't know exactly what time I'll be on, but I'm going to try to do it as early as I can. But yeah, so Small Business Saturday, anything business, questions, all that stuff, y'all say that for tomorrow. Today, I'm just trying to focus on Finance Friday, taxes, child tax credit, you know, those kind of questions. Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay. Thank you, Southern Legend. Because y'all know how I am. I talk about everything. Since I know so much, I easily get distracted. So my coach has been teaching me to stay focused, Patrice. Stay focused. Okay. Stay focused. I be wanting to help y'all, but I can't you keep going off all the time. All right, so hold on, TikTok. I got to go back up because y'all is not playing. Jesus. That's why I be having to do a little more time with my TikTok folk because y'all be on here, baby. Again, TikTok people. You know what? That's it. That's what the requirement I'm going to do. If you have a specific question, put it in the Q&A for me, please, because it's impossible. I'm at 92 new messages now. So as more messages come in, those of y'all that was asking in the beginning go away. So some of you all, I'm missing your question. I'm not going to see it. Don't get mad at me. But if you put it in my Q&A, I can see it. Okay. Recap for those of you that are just joining. We are talking about child tax credit, tax season, a lot of stuff, pretty much taxes. This is what this Finance Friday has ended up being. Okay. But we talked about the child tax credit. If you need the portal, if you need to access the portal, if you need to access the White House information page, you can go on my link, Instagram, but the link in my bio will take you there. TikTok, the link on my profile page will take you there. YouTube, the link on my profile page will take you, the link in my comments here will take you there, okay? I made it very straightforward and easy for you all to be able to just click on the link. It takes you straight to the IRS portal. You can either create an account or you can log in. Also, the White House page is your Q&A. So all of you all that have these detailed questions, can you opt out? Can you do this? What's your income limit? Go to that White House page and it talks about all of the Q&A questions, okay? Because we're going to get up off this subject. And what else did I have on here for y'all? Then I got just a little tip that I kind of want to put out there and talk about after this. And then we're going to get off. All right, I got that one. This is my first time filing. How do you verify your ID without credit, loan, or debit card info? HEF-HOP, it's probably going to be hard. Because what they do is, if you don't have any info, that's why I said at minimum, try to go on Credit Karma so you're not paying for the credit report. Credit Karma, you could go ahead and create a free account and it'll show you your TransUnion and Equifax credit reports, right? But normally when you go on the IRS, they ask you for something that's on your credit report to verify yourself. Or they may ask you for something that's on your tax return, but a lot of times they ask you for something that's on your credit report. This particular portal, I'm not familiar with because I do not have kids, so I cannot speak too much about the child tax credit portal because I've never signed in for this one. But I know when I created my portal for me, like if I had to pay them, or even my own separate portal with me having e-services, because I'm an e-file provider, right? So I have an e-services account. When I had to set up my e-services account, I had to supply my auto loan account number, right? A lot of clients tell me that as well. So they may or may not ask you for some of that stuff, but I'm just kind of getting you prepared for it. If you can't verify any of that, a young lady just said she was able to do a video phone interview with the IRS agent. I've never heard of that, so I don't know. That's new to me. If they are doing that, that's kind of cool if they are. So you'll just have to see. Go ahead, go on that portal, click the link, and see exactly what they're requiring of you. And then that way you can go from there. What if you have not received a letter? You may or may not receive a letter. You may or may not receive a letter, but you should, because what they said is they are mailing you all the letters out to let you at least know that you have the payments coming, and then what kind of payment you can expect. But if you don't get the letter, then I would say just at least check your bank account or try to set that portal up. Because in that portal, they're also saying that you should be able to, get some information. But again, I was saying, check your mail. A lot of you all stuff be in the mail, you just don't open it. It's going to come in a plain white envelope. It's not going to say IRS. It's not going to say the Treasury Department. It's probably going to be in a plain white envelope. And so you'll just want to open up every mail that you get, to check out for that. I pinned the link at the top. If y'all need it again, here it is. I'll put it again in the comments. Link to access everything. Hello from Jupiter. All right, hello from Mars. Okay. Good afternoon. I did not receive my, okay, I answered that one. I did not receive my first check or phones or check for my federal taxes. So, okay, Sagittarius, I just answered you. I see you put it in my Q&A. I do my kids' fathers got it, but not the mother who has kids. Cookie, I'm not understanding that the way you type that. My kid's dad came here talking loud. I wasn't sure if you seen her answer my question. Yeah, I whatever questions y'all have, I'm asking y'all to put it in the Q&A box so I can see them. I'd like your help with my business taxes. What link can I use to sign up with you for that? So Stephen, I need to create a link specifically for business taxes, but for now it's the same link. If you click the link on my profile page, that link is going to take you to the to my booking site. And then it's a link that says work with Patrice one-on-one. And you'll want to click on that to get to the tax appointments. And you'll select new client tax appointment. But I do need to kind of create a formal separate appointment for my business owners because y'all are a little different on how we file and process you. Okay, I answered that one. I had to show my SSN and my healthcare card. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Depending on who you are and what information they need from you, because some of y'all, they've never seen y'all before. Some of y'all are not in the system. So some of you, they ask for a little more information than they do others. That's why I say it's not like a one size fit all with this tax stuff. When I verified with the child tax credit, it sent me something called IDME. That was a link to the site. It asked me for an ID scan and then a face scan, and I was able to check. Okay, Bronzeville, thank you for that. So Bronzeville says when she went on there, it sent her to a link called ID Me. And pretty much it asked her to scan in her ID, and then she had to do a face scan to verify her information, and then she was able to get in. So it looks like they are trying to come up with some ways to help you all get verified, because that's the thing, is a lot of people are having issues getting verified. So I'm glad that they have come up with some ways like this video chat, giving you all a link where you can scan it in and it matches up your face. I told y'all we going to this whole digital thing. That was going to be my other finance tip for the day. So before we do get off of here, because I've been on here an hour. So yeah, we got to wrap it up. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about while we're talking about this whole digital currency thing, and then I'll come back to those of you all who got questions. I'm not helping anybody get a loan. I don't do that. I do webinars and workshops, but I don't help nobody get no loan, none of that stuff. Okay. You can go on SBA.gov, do the EIDL or whatever. But yeah, I don't do no loans for people, especially if you're not already a current client of mine. At minimum, I would only help people who are already a current client of mine that I know for a fact you have a legitimate business and stuff like that. But new people, I don't do loans for y'all. I just do webinars or workshops to help y'all get the information. Yes, I still have clients waiting on tax returns. Yes, I do. I'm trying to get that over 700 club. I think I got a letter and the date didn't come from the Treasury Department in June. I got a letter and the dates didn't come from the Treasury Department. Right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, they plan. Treasury Department wrote me a letter saying 46. You can opt out at any time. I was told by the IRS. Right. And that's the thing. You can't opt out. You can opt out at any time. You definitely can opt out at any time. Because if you don't want to keep taking the payments, you can do that. Would a child tax credit come like the stimulus check? So they're either gonna mail you a check or they're going to direct deposit it. How about if you didn't opt out, but you make less than the 40,000 in the household? Yeah, as long as you, qualify for child tax credit. Only y'all know if y'all qualify for child tax credit normally. Then you'll get it as long as you're not over that 112,000 for head of household or single, and as long as you're not over 150,000 for married, filing jointly. Thank you, Manifest. If you make under the 40,000 and didn't opt out, do you have it? So yeah, remember y'all, if you have 40,000, you good. You just couldn't make over 112. So anybody under 112,000, then you qualify for the money for child tax credit. Y'all know earned income credit goes away after 48,000, but for child tax credit, you still get that credit up to the 112,500 and then 150,000 for married, filing jointly. Can I still have my taxes? Can I still file my taxes if I have PPP? Yeah, you can still file your taxes. You and PPP don't got nothing to do with that. So yeah, if you have to file your taxes, yes, you can still file taxes. Tax season is still up and running. Will the child tax money affect your tax return? Yes, it will, because they're going to deduct the payments from next year's taxes. I received a letter, but it's been 2 months and still no return. So that's very well possible. They sent letters out March, April, May, right? Some people, they sent letters out saying, hey, we're still processing your tax return. We just haven't verified everything yet or whatever. Some people, they asked for more information. Some of you all, they just was letting you know, hey, we're reviewing your tax return, but it's still in review. So yes, a lot of people are still waiting for taxes. Okay. YouTube. Do you know anything about the tax refund delays? I've been waiting since April. Okay, girl, Melanie, you probably just got here. So yeah, I talked about that in the beginning. Yes, tax refund delays are still in delay. A lot of people are waiting. It's not the standard 2 to 3 weeks. People are waiting on average 3 to 4 months to get their taxes, okay? Yes, I am still taking new clients. And we do work with clients in all 50 states. So the link I put in my on my YouTube here, I pinned it, and then I put it in the comments for you for those of you that need the link. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not just you. It's not just you, girl, Melanie. That's what I wanted y'all to know. It's not just you. It's a lot of y'all still waiting. Hold on. I got a couple Q&As. All right, now y'all ain't playing that. I done told y'all to put that damn Q&A in here. Jesus. TikTok, I may got to do a little extra time with you like I normally do. Because my other sources don't have as many questions. So I'm gonna wrap up on some of these platforms. Hey, Sapphire. YouTube, do y'all want me to stay on with TikTok, or you ready to get off? If you got more questions, because TikTok got more questions. Instagram, y'all could get on TikTok or YouTube. Because my following is not, I don't come on here too much for y'all for Instagram. I have a way bigger following on YouTube and TikTok, so I'm there a lot. We had a few questions here, but I want to kind of just focus on the Q&A now. So I'm pretty much done. The only thing I will say is what I wanted to really get in on that extra part of the Finance Friday is currency. This cryptocurrency, okay? As you all notice right now, like you said, the IRS is allowing you to scan in your face, scan in your ID, right? We are transitioning to a digital world, talking about digital currency, digital products, digital on here, connecting. You get what I'm saying? This is all digital. Me talking to y'all from my office and you in a whole nother state, right? All of that is part of digital. So what you have to understand is when you got to learn to change and move with the ways of the world, okay? So a lot is happening right now in the digital currency space, cryptocurrency. I am doing a free workshop, but I'm only doing it with my VIP clients, right? So I tried to write the number in backwards for y'all. Okay, do you see that? So text me to 773-923-1763 if you are interested. I'm hosting a class July 31st. On that, it's going to be Introduction to Cryptocurrency. I also have another PPP Live workshop that I am doing. So for those of you that missed last week's PPP Live workshop, I'm hosting another one July 25th. That's a Sunday. And we're going to have 2 separate times, 1 o'clock p.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. It's a Sunday. So I don't want to hear no excuses. Everybody was like, why you doing it this time? Why you doing it on this day? I'm at work. Whatever. Sunday. All right. You're going to have 2 different dates. Sunday. Same link that you got, then is the same link that you can go ahead and get that access to that information. So everything will be on that same link. If I don't have a link out there now, because my VA ends at 6, we may have not got it up. Check back. I'll be back on tomorrow to update you on that. All right. But that's pretty much it. So I wanted to definitely throw that out there because that's something that we are talking about, and the people in my community, I'm going to make sure that you are learning about it. Okay. If you needed some formal resources or wanted to learn more about it, if you are in my VIP text community, we will be educating you on July 31st. I have a young man that I paid to come out, and we're going to do a small session here in the office, and then the rest of you all will be on Zoom. Okay. So that's it. Instagram, get on my YouTube channel under Patrice Stewart, or get on TikTok under Patrice L. Stewart, and we'll finish the rest of this up here with you all. Okay. I'll add that later on to IG. Thank you, $1 Trillion Jeans. No, I am not married. I am not married. All right, so TikTok. All right, let me go to my Q&A with y'all. Are you taking new clients? Yes, I answered that one. Can I still have my student loan forgiven? I don't know about that. I haven't, I don't know nothing about student loans right now. It's so much with taxes. I'm just focusing on certain things. So right now, I don't know nothing about student loans. I haven't read or updated none of that stuff. So I don't know. T-Poo, I answered your question that yes, you could still file taxes. I answered that one if you under the 40,000. Treasury Department wrote you a letter. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, your payments come from the Treasury Department. We say the IRS, but the IRS is just a collection agency for the Treasury Department. Yes, it's possible that the child tax credit payments can affect your tax return for next year. Yes, that is possible because they're going to deduct those payments from whatever your refund amount is next year. I answered that one, that I don't help do loans. I've not received. Okay, I answered that one. Disabled person received first and second stimulus payment, but not the third. So, right. So if you have not received the third stimulus payment, it's not really nothing that you could do about that right now. More than likely, what they will do is they claim that they're still sending stimulus payments out. I haven't seen any. I don't know. I don't believe that. But if you have not received the stimulus payment, then what they're saying is you'll be able to claim that on next year's taxes, just like you claimed the first stimulus payment on this one. So if you didn't get 1 and 2, you were able to claim stimulus payment 1 and 2 on this year, 2020 taxes. So if you did not get the $1,400 yet for this year, you'll probably be able to claim that on 2021 taxes. Okay. But the $1,400, you can't claim that yet because you're getting that this year in 2021. The $1,200 and the $600 came from last year's, what's the term I want to say? came from last year's tax ruling or whatever, right? When they made those changes. But they made the payment in January and February for the $600. But it got into law, or the legislation was passed at the end of December 2020. So that's why they let you claim both of those on this year's taxes, okay? You are welcome. You are welcome. All right, let me see. Do I got any other questions? Yes, I do still have clients waiting on tax returns. I have at least 35 to 40% of my client base is still waiting on taxes. So yes, it's not just you all. So I want y'all to understand. It's not just y'all. A lot of y'all waiting on taxes, okay? You can opt out at any time. I was told by the IRS. Okay, so they're saying that you can opt out at any time. If you wanted to stop the payments at any time, you can opt out at any time. The Treasury Department gave you a date of when you would have yours. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, once you actually talk to them, they can give you a date. Because they have a lot of people's payment dates in the system. If you also request your transcript, you'll get a payment date as well. If you request your transcript, you'll get a payment date. All right, I think that's it. YouTube, y'all don't have many questions left. I think we kind of went over everything. Can we do super chats on here where you can send money during lives? I'm gonna look into that, girl. Girl, Melanie, we got some things going on. I hired a social media team. So like if you noticing, like my YouTube channel is changing a little bit. I put a little banner up. Now, if you watching my videos, you could click notifications. And so we're working on it. I do have a team working with me behind the scenes that's getting my YouTube kind of together, because this will be my platform really going forward, is YouTube. So I'll be having a specific day and time when I come on here for the channel. I'll be sitting down doing interviews. Like YouTube, I'm transitioning like, my whole online influencer on this YouTube channel. So you guys will start seeing a lot more things within the next 30 to 60 days. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that, because I know it's a couple of different things. I'm monetizing now, so you're seeing ads on my stuff. But I do have my own membership too that we're pulling out, that we're working on. Because that's been the whole thing, is I really would like an online membership outside of these platforms, so they're not in control of me and my voice. So my whole VIP community, that's the whole reason why I do that, because I control that, right? So if any platform wanted to ever shut me down, you're never in business. You never want to allow a company to control your money or your income or your voice, right? So my whole focus right now is to build my online platform outside of Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, because they own these, right? So, and I've had issues with them within these last couple of months of my videos going viral. People hating, mad that I'm giving out information, mad that I'm putting information out here. A lot of my content has been reported on, videos have been reported on. I was shut down on Facebook for speaking for a week. I was shut down on TikTok for speaking for a week. So ignorant, stupid stuff like that is just part of life. You got to deal with it. But also in business, you just got to know how to roll with it too. So one of the things that I'm rolling with is creating my own online platform and space. So that's why I ask y'all to get in my VIP community. That's why I'm always saying, get in my VIP community, get in my text community, because too, that lets me know who's serious. I have a lot of people watching. I could have 5,000 views, but only 20 of you may really be serious with working with me. You get what I'm saying? So the people who are serious are in my community, my immediate community, because you all are the ones who I want to focus on anyway. I don't need 5,000 views, but if I got 500 of you that's ready to learn, to change your life, to boost your mindset, to get some money, to leave a legacy for your kids, your family, then let's roll. You get what I'm saying? I don't need 5,000 viewers. I need 500 solid people that's ready to change the world. Then we good. You get what I'm saying? So that's when I be saying, get in my community, get in my community, get in my community, because I control that. I control the communication with you with that. All right. So the community is here. Text family, text business, text community to 773. Let me move my head out the way. 773-923-1763. I tried to write it backwards for y'all because y'all always saying it's backwards. You can't read it because it's backwards. So 773-923-1763 is the number. All right. Also in my community, I'll be teaching you guys stuff like this when we do the online membership, like how to set your own community up, especially if you're a business owner. You know, how to set up your own platform, how to set up your own booking links. I've done a few courses already on that for those of you, for y'all to get out the DM. Okay. But I'll talk about that more on tomorrow, on Saturday. So again, I will be back on tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. I don't know exactly the time frame yet, but I will be on at some point while I'm on this tour with the Mobile Home Elite Investors, because I definitely want to get on and show you all a little bit of how they work, right? I'm always talking about Byron and Sharnice. So tomorrow I'll actually be with Byron and Sharnice, especially the people that are in my text community. I'm going to be sending you all a video of a mobile home, how it looks on the outside, how it looks, you know, how a mobile home park looks, right? So you can kind of get an idea and see for yourself why I'm always talking about this mobile home investing. I love this couple. They have created a whole program. They're Black, they're young, you know, teaching other people how to get into mobile home investing. And a lot of times you can get into mobile home investing with as little as $1,000 or as little as $3,000. So that's the great part, is you're getting into a real estate market and you're not spending a lot of money, right? So we'll talk more about that on tomorrow. I am going to go ahead and get off of here today because my mother is waiting on me. She's texting me and I'm getting cursed out. So Mama said, get the hell up off of here and come bring her something to eat. So I got to go. I will see y'all tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. Any booking information, links, classes, click on that link. Okay. That link will get you access to everything that I have going on and the portals, whatever you need. I don't know yet, sis. I don't know yet. I'm going to try earlier. I have to be at O'Hare to meet them to get on the bus at 10 a.m. So I have to speak from the time we leave to the time we get to Rockford. The Rockford drive is about an hour and a half. So let's just say we get to the mobile home park by noon. I'll try to get on around 12:30, 1 o'clock. So let's just say that. Let's say between 12 and 1, I'll try to get on to talk to you all about being out there. All right. I save all my lives. Don't worry. As soon as I'm done with it, it's going on. Potential jewels you just got on. So the unemployment tax refund. So, okay, if you were doing unemployment, if you filed your taxes before they changed the unemployment law, then you're held up too. So a lot of you all are held up too because of that unemployment. The IRS is adjusting that on their own. So some people, they are adjusting your payment if they have not issued your refund yet. That's another reason why you could be held up. But if not, the number's right here. TikTok 773-923-1763. Text 773-923-1763. But if not, if you filed your taxes after the fact, then they may cut you a check. But if they still have your taxes in process, they're adjusting your tax return. So that's another reason why a lot of you all are waiting right now, is because either you had unemployment on there, or you just got in limbo because of the audits that they're doing. So tax season is behind. Want to reiterate that everybody is waiting. It's not just you. And that's it. All right, y'all, I'm out.